Hey everyone, happy Friday, happy Good Friday. I'm hoping that everyone can hear me as I am live and back with another celebrity interview. I'm so excited for this one because this is so new for me. Just let me know if you guys are heart or thumbs up if you guys can hear me okay. I'd really appreciate it just to make sure everything is a go. But I want to introduce my next guest because I see she is in the room. My next guest is a personification of a multi-hyphen talent and is currently starring on the BET Tyler Perry show, Sistas. I love that show. Please give a warm welcome to my guest of honor today who's going to be doing some good things on this Good Friday, Crystal Hayslett. Hey, Crystal. I see it's waiting for you. Here she comes, here she comes, here she comes.
How are you?
How are you? Let me try to move this back a little bit so I could get sized up.
Yep.
There we go.
We're both having to do the same thing. Because can you see my food from your?
I can see it a little bit.
Oh, now the light's annoying. Hold on.
I'll stand in front.
Sorry,
of
guys. Hello. All up in your grill.
That's okay. I'm gonna stand in front of my kitchen counter this afternoon. So
okay,
this is my string to my.
Yeah, that's one thing about these lives is it looks one way in your camera.
Yes.
And then once you go live, it like does something weird to the screen.
It really does. I know.
Okay.
I'm trying to show a little bit of my food.
Yeah.
So this is the water.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, they can pretty much see everything.
Yeah. Yes, and then I'll try to improvise and put food up like this and entice everybody with the food as much as I can. This is something new and different that we're doing today, guys. But first, let me talk to Crystal, a little chit chat before we get started on what we're going to do. This is so fun. So this is my first time doing this with you, and I'm so appreciative that we can work together and do this.
Thank you for me, seriously.
As you know, before we start cooking up the vittles, let's talk about your character on Sistas, Fatima.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your character.
Fatima is known as the ride or die. She has everyone's back. She's loyal, sometimes to a fault. She got a little hood side to her. She's the gun-toting chick that you wouldn't expect to pull out a gun in certain circumstances. She's a girl that has had her heart broken, but she's falling for a guy who is Zach on the show. And she still has that wall up, and she's trying to kind of figure out things. The season finale just happened on Wednesday, and we found out that Karen and I were basically talking about the same guy, but didn't know it. So Zach is Karen's ex. That all hit the fan. And then I also found out that Zach and Karen had sex. So now it's like a whole nother situation that we're having to deal with. But yeah.
Yes, it sounds like drama. But listen, I love your story, and I want people to know your story because it's truly like started from the bottom, now I'm here type of story.
Yeah.
So I read that you started off in Capitol Hill, and like for real Capitol Hill.
For real Capitol Hill, yeah.
What were you doing, and then how did you transition into acting?
Yeah, it's funny because I didn't have a passion for politics. My political science teacher in college kind of was like, you need to go get an internship and go work on the Hill. I can see it. Like, you really have a knack for this. And it was never something that I foresaw for myself. But I took his advice, and I ended up getting an internship on Capitol Hill, and then ended up a semester later getting offered a full-time job. So I took the job and moved to DC and finished all my online courses to finish off my last semester of college. just a
And
big.
what were you studying in college? Were you studying political science or acting, art?
No, it was an elective that I had to take, but I was a communications major. So political
Wow.
science was a requirement for that.
Wow. So
Yeah,
then were you taking any acting classes while you were in school? I mean, like, how did you,
yeah,
because I mean, it wasn't just you were doing the political thing, then you moved on to costume design.
yeah.
And so, like, take me through these hyphens, girl.
Okay. So one day I was sitting behind my desk on Capitol Hill, and I was like, I'm over this. I feel like I have so much more to offer the world. What am I doing sitting behind a desk? And I talked to my boss, and I was like, hey, I want to move to Atlanta and pursue music. And he was like, you know what? I think you should do it, because he could play the piano. And at one of our retreats, I actually sang with him. And he was like, whoa, you can sing? So when I told him that was a dream of mine, he was like, go for it. Go for it. So he gave me his blessing. I moved to Atlanta with no job, like literally no plan. I just knew that I was, I was literally driving to Atlanta on a dream and a prayer, literally.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I
And
said,
so then you started like styling for celebrities. Is that kind of the gist of where you like kind of landed when you got to Atlanta?
yeah, once I got to Atlanta, I was pursuing music, and my stylist at the time was working at Tyler Perry Studios. And she was like, hey, you kind of have a knack for this. Would you like to come try to work at the costume department for Tyler Perry Studios? And I didn't really have a job. I was like, sure, yes, I need to work. And I didn't want to pursue acting as well. So I was like, this is a great way for me to be around what I ultimately want to do, but working in the background and really learning all aspects of production. So I started as a production assistant, worked my way up through the costume department, became a set costumer, and then became a costume designer, which turned into me being Tyler's stylist as well.
And so it seems as though, because I'm looking at some of the comments, like you're that girl. You know what I mean? Like everybody loves you on the show. So like the transition of starting your way and from the bottom and working up, does it make you have a deeper appreciation for what you do, your fans, and the process?
I do, because I started off as a background. I remember sitting in the rain under tents waiting just to be called on different sets. I've been told no a million times, and just to know that fast forward 10 years later, 11 years later, I'm finally living my dream. And all those no's, the very humble beginning that I had when I moved to Atlanta, makes me so grateful for where I am now.
Yes, and where you are now, this is what I love. You do some of the things that I love to do. One of them is throw down in the kitchen, okay? So, from what I was told, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you've been doing like cooking tutorials as well on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for a few years now, since like 2016 or 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been doing it longer than me. I haven't gotten to the trade. I just started doing that on YouTube, but I thought that this was such a great way for, Easter is Sunday. And, maybe people want something a little bit more healthy. It's getting warmer outside. I've packed on the pounds from the pandemic.
Me too, girl. That's why I'm in the gym every single day trying to get it off.
Right. But I love this pink on you. So what we're going to do is start doing step one. Tell everybody what we're going to cook today.
All right. Today we are making shrimp ceviche.
Shrimp is my favorite. Like, I eat too much shrimp. I feel like I probably have mercury dam poisoning, but it's
oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm a pescatarian, so that's something that I really worry about is the amounts of mercury that I'm intaking. I do think about that all the time.
Okay, Cameron Giovanni said not seafood eggs. Nah, we ain't doing no seafood eggs. Eggs are so like, okay, Easter, everybody does eggs.
Yeah.
We wanted to change it up. We wanted to switch it up
for you guys.
Yes. So let's get started. Crystal, what is the first step in this whole
first thing? We already did a little prepping. So we've already squeezed our limes and our lemons and let our shrimp soak. So you want to devein, peel, clean off your shrimp, and then chop it up. So yes. You guys see?
Yep.
We let it soak in the lemon and lime juice for a few hours in the refrigerator. And now we're going to go ahead and add some more things and let that soak, and then we can talk some more if you want to.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So I had put mine in the fridge for a couple hours. I did it this morning. So can you tell people, like, what should they look for to let them know when it's done, when it's ready to be?
Yeah, let me come a little closer for you guys, because I had to move my camera back so you guys can see. But you see how now the shrimp, they look cooked? When you start seeing like the pink, let me get this food. When it looks opaque like this, like it's cooked, that's when you know it's ready. Because raw shrimp doesn't look like that.
This show don't. This show don't. Let them know, Crystal.
Yeah.
So then, what is your favorite? Because I know mine is seafood, but what is your favorite cuisine?
I love Italian. Italy is one of my favorite places, and Italian has a lot of beef and pork, but they also have amazing fish.
Okay.
Very fresh fish. So Italian is and I love noodles and all that good stuff. So pasta is my favorite. Not the best for me when I'm trying to lose weight. Actually, we had Italian last night, and I didn't eat the cacio e pepe for that reason. I was like, I'm only going to have fish and a salad. It was not fun.
We try and look. It's a struggle, but hey, you know what? You still doing it in that dress, ma'am. You are still doing it in that dress.
Thank you.
When did you realize, you know what? I could cook. I don't care what y'all talking about.
You know what? As a kid, my mother always had me in the kitchen, whether she was at work and telling me how to prepare something to have it ready for when she got home, or on Sundays when Dad and everyone was in the living room watching football. I was in the kitchen on Sundays with my mom. So it was probably in college, and then probably once I moved to DC and really started kind of experimenting with things. And I would cook, people are like, "Oh, this is good, Crystal. Can you make this for the cookout? Or can you make this?" And I was like, "Oh, they really like my cooking."
What's your signature dish? What do you like? What does the family really love for you to throw down on?
Oh man, they love when I grill. I have a green egg, and when I tell you I throw down, I'll put veggies, lobster tails, salmon, shrimp skewers, anything. I even grill my turkey or smoke my turkey. Like, I love grilling. So when my parents come in town, I'll do a big grill cookout for them. They absolutely love it.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Have you ever cooked for any of your castmates?
I have. I actually did a cookout for them last summer. They all came over. They were like, "Oh yeah, we thought it was gonna be hamburgers and hot dogs." I had mac and cheese, baked beans, asparagus, salmon, shrimp skewers, lobster tails, hamburgers, vegan burgers. They were like, "Oh, she was for real. This is a real cookout."
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I also love the fact that you were personally styling Tyler for a while, right?
Yeah.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
So has he tried any of your cooking?
You know what I did? I made him some, he loves Levan Bakery in New York. And
Okay.
I made some cookies one day. And I was like, I just made these Levan Bakery cookies. And he was like, "Bring me some." So I took him some, and he was like, "Girl, you didn't make these." I was like, "I did." And I took the video because I did like a whole video on it. He was like, "These taste just like the bakery."
I love that. I love that story. You know, I met him, when they were doing The Fall from Grace, and he was my first interview of 2020. And then a little bit after that, the pandemic happened.
Where were you? Where did we see? Because I was with him for that press junket. Where were you?
Chicago.
In the where do we stay? Peninsula?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You was there?
Yeah, I styled him. His whole hair, makeup, and wardrobe. We all travel with him everywhere he goes.
Oh, you know what? And I probably remember. I think you were the one, because remember, one of my the people that were working with me, she was doing the behind the scenes. They told us at the last minute we couldn't do behind the scenes, but I think you took the picture for her when she gave him flowers. Do you remember that?
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, yes. Girl, I wish you would have got a picture for me.
I'm sorry.
It's a struggle out here sometimes, but no, I
Yes.
love that. Oh, that I love how this story's coming together.
Yes. That's
Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so let's talk more about cooking the ceviche.
Okay,
Now,
let's go ahead and we can add our 2 tablespoons of kosher salt.
okay, I had already salted mine when
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that now.
Okay.
And then we can add our peppers. I don't really like jalapeno, so I'm going to do mixed bell peppers. Yeah. I don't do spicy. I like spicy margaritas. Speaking of which, you got something to drink?
I have, okay, so I have a whole, don't judge me, I have a whole cabinet full of alcohol. Girl,
listen.
listen.
I'm going to go ahead and pour me some margarita after I add these peppers.
Okay. I'm going to add I like spice, so I'm adding jalapeno to mine.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then we can add our red onions. You just chop up a red onion, which makes about a half of a cup.
Yep,
so
got it.
To the mixture. And then, do you have your tomatoes?
I do.
All right, let's add our tomatoes. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Get them tomatoes in there, baby.
Let's stir that up.
Let me get a spoon.
Oh, it smells so good.
It does. I smell mine, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to eat now. I'm hungry.
Right, me too.
Shoot.
Me too.
And it's so pretty, Crystal. I love this dish because from what I gather, you can add like so many other things to it, right?
Yeah. I love avocado in mine.
Yeah.
And I also love guacamole, which is why I have guacamole on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can put avocado in it. Some people do like the mango chutney.
Yes.
In there. What else have you seen people put in it?
I've seen people put cucumber in there. You know, corn maybe too.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Nice.
And just like mix it around. So you like you suggested, let's say maybe somebody's in a crunch and they can't wait hours to for their shrimp. What is some other suggestions that you have that it could make it go a little faster?
Boil it in salt water. Bring the water to a boil, and just once it comes to a boil, turn it off until the shrimp becomes opaque or looks like it's cooked.
Okay.
You don't want to like cook it, or then it'll get that rubbery texture.
Yeah.
Like when you saute it, so you don't want to do that. But if you boil it in some some salt water, just like how you would boil noodles and you add salt to it, you just add salt to the water, bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, cut the eye off, and then just let it sit in that pot until it all is cooked.
Okay, so I'm gonna move my camera over here so we can sit with me.
Okay.
Right here.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna
move this down just a little bit. Hey, y'all. All right.
Hi, everybody.
There we go. Look at that. Yes.
Happy Friday.
Happy Good Friday.
Yeah, Good Friday. It is a good day.
Yes. So look at what I got, Crystal, because listen, y'all, when you cook something, plating up is everything. Wouldn't you say?
It is. I'm all about aesthetic.
Me too. Okay. So I'm going to have all the garnish and the plates. Oh, you know what? Speaking of garnish, I forgot my cilantro. Do you like cilantro?
Yeah, I got some.
I forgot mine. I forgot to cut mine up, but I do have some in my fridge.
Oh, no worries. Just grab it and we can just like put some leaves on top if you want to.
Okay. Hold on. Let me bring y'all with me. Look, I just went grocery shopping. I was at Costco earlier.
Yes.
Okay. I got a lot of drinks up in there. Okay. So I should have popped open that wine that was in there just chilling. The rosé. Hey.
I got this margarita wine that they told me to try at the grocery store.
Oh, that sounds so good. Margarita wine?
It's so good.
Ma'am.
It's so good.
What is the brand?
It's called Flybird. I got it at Sprouts.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Strawberry margarita wine cocktail, ready to drink.
Okay, I might have to go to my local Benny's and go head on.
It's so good.
Let me see. I thought I had a knife, but you know what? I'm going to just rip these up and put them up in there. Because sometimes when you rip herbs, it like releases some of the oils or something that I heard.
Mm-hmm.
You know about that, right?
Have the gene where cilantro tastes like soap.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm so
now I'm mad. I know I should have washed this cilantro, but you look, y'all, we working on time and a budget.
Amen.
Okay, I ain't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay.
Let me see what y'all saying. Bring my glass to the camera. Or
which one? This one or hers?
It says Crystal. This is the one margarita. Firebird, I need y'all to send some bottles.
Yes, please.
Y'all the
the little sponsor, free shout out.
That's right.
So the thing I love about this dish is the colors. If you go ahead and add like some avocado or some, corn, it gives that pale yellow. It's really reminiscent of spring.
It is. I love colorful dishes. My mom did always teach me that, to make sure that you have a beautiful balance of colors when you cook, so everything doesn't look bland.
Yes, no, I agree. I agree. So now I got it all together.
Okay.
I would have added avocado, but I don't feel like all of that. We're just going to keep it real cute and simple. So I have this margarita glass to put it in there.
Cute.
But this is to put the ceviche in there.
I love it. That's cute.
Yeah, right? Okay.
Yes.
So this is my plate up. What you gonna use, Crystal?
I'm using a white ceramic bowl. I'm super, everything is either white, and I'm very in blanc. Everything is like super neutral.
So this is mine. This is the beauty. Isn't it beautiful? I love it.
Let me add mine.
But wait, let me add the piece de resistance.
There you go. We're gonna add some cilantro.
I'm adding some tortilla right in there. Get it in there. Come on now. Get in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Make it cute.
Let me get a closer look. Y'all see?
Fancy.
Beautiful.
Fancy. So this is what I really want, to kind of interact with your fans. If y'all make this, please go ahead and tag me and Crystal.
Yes,
at Nekia Nichelle, at Chris. What is it? I love Crystal Renee, right?
I love Crystal Renee, and you can hashtag with Chris.
Yes.
If you do make it, we would love to see how you guys like this.
Yes, and I'll make sure when I post the interview, I will put, if you head to Chicago Now for the interview or my website nekianichelle.com, I will have the full recipe. So I would love to see how people make this.
Yes, please do it.
Yes. So tell me about, because I know I heard a little birdie told me that you are going to start incorporating your friends and having them to cook with you, which is so fun.
Yes, I have so many amazing friends and just really dope people. Their stories are amazing, similar to mine, very inspiring. And I want to give them the opportunity to just sit down, cook together. I feel like cooking and food just brings people together in such an organic way. And I want to do that with my friends, have really cool conversations that other people can learn from or take something away from.
I love that. I love that. And people don't even realize, when you're cooking, how it like you said, bonds you. You have some of the most amazing conversations. Or now sometimes I know I'm in the kitchen, I'm like, don't come up in here until I'm done. All right.
Right, now.
No, but for the most part, good food and good conversation, that's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
And one more thing before you go, tell me about this Easter competition.
Yeah, so I did, my PR team and I put together this contest where I made shrimp deviled eggs, and maybe that's what they're thinking about.
Yeah. Oh, that may be what they're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, I made shrimp deviled eggs for Easter because I love deviled eggs for Easter dinner. But I was thinking, how can I add a little twist to it? So I added Cajun shrimp on top of them. So it's the perfect little appetizer. But we gave my followers a chance to recreate their own version of it, and the most creative wins $200 for groceries.
I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. So, did you? When is the competition?
It's going on right now, and it ends at midnight on Saturday, tomorrow.
Okay, so tomorrow.
There.
Okay, so they got two things to do. They can, well, definitely do the shrimp deviled eggs, and then they could tag us with the shrimp ceviche. Shrimp is the theme here, though.
It is. It is.
It really is. Now, before we go, I'm gonna try mine.
Let's get into it. Now, I'm a double dipper.
Okay, that's okay.
Literally, but like I love doing guacamole and ceviche together.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get a little ceviche on here, and then I'm gonna dip it in the guac.
Y'all about to see me.
Okay. Mm.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
It's so good.
Mm.
I love
Girl.
it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You know what? Girl. It's giving me spring, summer vibes, okay? And it's all in my belly. It's so fresh. I love fresh vegetables. This is it for me.
This is it. I need another bite.
Oh my God. Do you know this is my first time making ceviche? So it's a yes.
Dope. I'm putting that. There you go.
If you ever been to Chicago, they have these tortillas called El Milagro.
Oh, what?
When I tell you they are so authentic, and put the Tostitos in the trash, okay? Put it in the trash, okay? I'm not trying to hear it. El Milagro is authentic, and it's made here in Chicago. It's so good. You can't really get them in LA or anything like that.
Oh, wow.
When I tell you they're so good,
you gotta send me it back.
Yeah.
It's so good. I hope you guys try it and enjoy it as much as we are.
Yeah.
It is really good.
You know what's so good about it? Hold on.
That's when you know it's good.
That lemon and lime just makes it really fresh.
Yes.
And it doesn't have a fishy taste. You know what I mean?
Because the lemon and lime take all that away.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you got the drink. I'm so mad. I should have just made my drink. I forgot. I mean, I didn't forget, but I was busy trying to get it all together. Okay.
Me, honey, I was too, but I wasn't gonna forget my drink. I was
Listen.
Ice.
Yes.
Ice.
I love this, Crystal. This was so fun.
Yes.
This was so fun.
Thank you so much.
For me, I mean, I feel like we're you my friend, for real. Friend.
Look come closer.
Let's look at some comments though. Let's see what some people have to say. Let me see. Oh, we have some requests. Maybe I'll pop somebody on here. You have time for that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let me see. I got some. Let's get this girl up in here.
Okay.
I'm waiting now. If they don't answer in a timely manner.
Don't be shy now.
If they don't answer in a timely manner, we're going to the next one. I'm telling you.
Caller. Next
CGNOPPO. I don't know who you are, but we might have to let you go. Let's try the next caller.
Okay.
I'm going to get one of your fans on here. It won't let me cancel to this girl. CGNOPPO. Come on, girl. Answer your line. It won't let me.
Christopher. Hi, Chris.
I can't even cancel this request now.
Oh, no.
Mm-mm.
I love you.
I don't know. Do you have it on your end? No, probably not, right?
No.
She's unable to join. Okay, cool. We got somebody else. Let's see if somebody else can. Sheila Washington, I'm coming for you, girl.
Sheila.
Miss Washington, we're coming for you. here. That was my mom calling. I had to ignore her.
Okay.
Sheila, you there?
Hers is, it looks like it's buffering.
That's okay. We'll wait. Sheila, oh Sheila. Okay, please, that's not good singing. I need to impress you, Crystal. Is this Sheila?
Oh, there she goes. Look, he's
no.
buffering.
I see her. We tried. I wanted to get a lucky fan on here to talk to you for a minute.
Hold on, let me see if make sure it's not me.
Mm-mm. No, you're good. Oh, now Crystal's gone. It's okay. We're trying, y'all. Everybody, oh, you're back now, Crystal.
I'm here.
Miss Washington left. Everybody's scared. What's wrong?
Don't be scared.
What's wrong? I just wanted to give some people an opportunity to say hello to you. It's starting to act up on Instagram. Well, I tried. Now I can't even see the comments. I was going to take questions from some of your fans.
Okay, they're saying, okay, I can still see them. Let's see.
I want to talk to Crystal. I want her picture one day. Somebody say, hey, what did I miss?
We made shrimp ceviche.
It's okay. You know what then, Crystal? Let's do this. Let's promise that we will do this again.
Yes.
And try to find another meal to cook together with.
Okay.
And then also too, so you could, go live with your fans. I think that that's so cool to be able to.
I love you guys so much. Y'all really came out. Thank you.
Yes. And I love the fact that, sometimes I think about some of my favorite artists and people. You just sometimes you need that voice just to hear, for them to be able to connect with you,
And that means a lot to me when I get a chance to really talk to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I understand. And you're a busy woman, so it was a great time. But I really appreciate you taking the time out to talk to me, to cook with me. It has been such a pleasure. I hope that we can do this again.
Yeah.
And I'm so looking forward to the next season.
Season 3.
And all the drama. And let's do this again, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Nekia. I appreciate it.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, everybody. Happy Good Friday.
All righty. Bye.
Bye.